Now this is the type of news / hype that I like to wake up to erect, because it looks like Rogal Dorn is not dead. All these years, all the slander, all the name calling, all the mud that's been piled upon his name, and it looks like Games Workshop may have given us the big old hint that the 7th Primarch is alive, and this could set up, of course, his return to Warhammer 40,000. Let's jump in, let's look at this, let's read about it, and of course, let's discuss the fallout of this potentially happening. Now, just before we jump into the meat and gravy of this, of course, spoiler warning for the text that I'm about to read. This is taken from the brand new book, The Wicked and the Warped. It's a sequel to The Infinite and Divine, and also a shout out to Wolflord Rio, because this is the video that I've just been bombarded with, and I had to go out and get the EPUB myself to actually read to see if this was actually real. I thought it was a troll, but it's not a troll. It is all bloody real, and I'm massively hyped. So shout out to Robert Raff for writing this, and shout out to Wolflord Rio for first breaking this news. So I'm going to put the text in the background right now, and this is from a scene of the book where Trazyn and Orokin have found themselves in a situation, and Trazyn is wondering what of his Tesseract labyrinths to use to get them out of that situation. And it starts, I'm examining what Tesseract labyrinths I have to hand. Should I release a large exhibit so we can burst the beast from within, or at least wound it terribly? Let us see a large trio of Black Legion Terminators from Cadia, because we know we got a lot of things from Cadia, this Pokemon collector of a bloody Necron guy. Trazyn, do not think of releasing another being in here, says Orokin, yada yada yada. And then he replies, Praetorian, 7th. No, that will make it quite overcrowded. And then he goes on to talk about like Tal broadsides and stuff, etc. But the main thing there is Praetorian 7th, right? This is no word gravy. This is no word spaghetti. This is nail in the coffin, 110% that Trazyn confirmation that he has the 7th Primarch. He has Dorn in a Tesseract labyrinth, and it makes sense. Of course it all makes bloody sense, right? Because Dorn can't die to a pile of bloody loser traitor cultists, right? He won't get ripped apart. He's not like that loser Conrad Kurz or any of those other absolute crappy bloody traitor Primarchs. This is Rogal Dorn. This is the Praetorian. This is Dorn. Sorry, this is the Emperor's own chosen. When everyone else was falling, going be corrupted to chaos, it was Dorn who stood beside the Emperor and said, no, father, I will not bend. I will build. I will be here for you. I will be the bulwark against the tide of heresy that is encroaching. And that's what he did. He was the bulwark. He was the wall. He defended Terra. The Imperium survived today because of Dorn and the Imperial bloody fists. And what did I say? What does this mean? How is this going to happen? Does this make sense? Yes, it makes sense, right? Because what have I been waffling about now for the past couple of months? They've just reintroduced the Lord of Iron himself, Perturabo. He has literally stepped from the Eye of Terror with hordes of unrelenting numbers of demons, cultists, Iron Warriors, demon engines, and he's launched in the narrative a galaxy-wide siege. He's already taken over more or less the remnants of Cadia with his Iron Warriors, and that is just the first step on taking the entire galaxy for himself. And I've been saying for a long time, there's only one bloody person who can stop him, and that is Rogal Dorn. These streams, these beams, right, they are about to cross. I'm telling you right now, we are going to be getting a brand new demonic Primarch Lord of Iron Perturabo model in 11th edition. Slap my ass and call me the Emperor if I'm wrong. But tell me right now, does it make sense that they're bringing back Perturabo and they wouldn't bring back someone like Rogal Dorn? More or less in the lore, it's semi-being confirmed that the Sons of Dawn are going to call the Last Wall Protocol to try and deal with the Iron Warriors. The Legion is being reformed. Call the banners! They're shouting, right? We're going to have Soul Drinkers, Imperial Fist, Crimson Fist, Black Templars in there, endless numbers, Subjugators, right? Reclaimers of Dawn, right? We're going to have them all appearing, and then we're going to need a leader. And out of the shadows, out of the smoke, he will return. I don't know how we're going to get him from Trazen. Maybe Trazen just rolls his Pokeball and puts him out there because he wants to see Chaos fail. He doesn't want to see Chaos take over the galaxy. Then Dawn comes back and he is here then to lead the Imperial Fist once again. If it does happen, it's going to be very, very interesting. Are we going to get cool, calm, headed Dawn? Or are we about to see angry Dawn, Templar Dawn, Crusade Dawn, black armor, black cloak, right? Just full-on rage incarnate, wanting to take the galaxy by the balls and rip it apart. I don't know. I'm excited. I think it's going to be amazing. This, for me, confirms that Dawn is alive, which is the main thing, right? They can sit on this for years. But I will say this right now. This confirms Rogal Dorn, yes, I point at you, is alive. And all the slander and all the abuse that you've been giving me all these years, and I've said Dawn's alive. I've stood on my principle. I've stood on this hill and I've defended this position. Now you have to give me my credit. You have to give me my props that I defended that Dawn was alive, and this now all makes sense. It's all coming bloody true, and this is just another narrative thing now to spring forward into the future and bring another Loyalist Primarch back into the setting. Not only that, this confirms that Trazen now has two Loyalist Primarchs. He has a Loyalist Fulgrim, and, of course, he has Rogal Dorn. Mate, Trazen's collecting Primarchs like they're Pokemon at the moment, right? It's like he's got Charmander, and now he's just got the best Pokemon, Bulbasaur, aka Dawn, right? And he wants them all. He wants to collect them bloody all. Anyway, that's enough waffling from me. My throat's going. I need to go and get a cold shower because I am beyond bloody happy. See you in a bit. Have a great day, evening, night in the world, and bye-bye.